Good Wednesday morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning here in Central Florida. Starting the day off at 56 degrees. It's going to be another great day. Woo-wee. Just got to get it done. I'm only going to be here for half a day today. Run into a burial service and celebration of life about midday. Um, and that's what we're doing today. So happy hump day, y'all. We've made it halfway there, right? Um, I didn't get the loft beds built last night. I was just really tired, and it's a 4 hour task. So after services and everything today, should be home around I don't know 1ish, maybe 2. Depends how long we hang out, talking to family. Um, and then the goal is to do it today. So I told the girls that I want their area cleaned out again because they kind of the mattress is on the floor right now, so they kind of set up along the windowsill all their stuff and everything, and they'll have to get all that stuff picked up, and then we'll be building. I'll probably sweep and mop just because it's probably been coon's age since we've done it, underneath the bed, and then wipe down the windowsills and stuff just for you know snacky little kids make messes. But woohoo! So I've got a biosensor now, and the first one I put on didn't work out. And matter of fact, the little probe bent, and it didn't go in. And I took pictures of how I had it on and what it looked like when I took it off, and I sent it to customer service and said, "I think this is on right and everything." And they did not disagree. They said that try to apply the new one in a different area, and I did, and it's working out great. And they sent me a coupon code so I don't have to eat that first one. So this Friday, when I order the next month's supply, it'll be, I think, about half off. So almost buy one, get one. So that's a good thing. Um, I'm really like the feedback I'm getting from this thing. I didn't realize that the second I jump out of bed, my glucose levels go up. And I guess that's normal to help get you ready for the day. I didn't realize how fast my body reacted to the type of insulin I'm taking. I was at 123 after I'd been up for a few minutes getting cleaned up, and I took the appropriate amount of insulin, and I'm at 80 right now, and that's perfect. So I'm about to eat breakfast. Got some oats and some coffee, and we're gonna see what it looks like. So I'm kind of excited about how every minute it sends the data to my phone, so I can see how quickly things react, or my body reacts to things, and I think that's going to be very, very valuable information. Now, I've been playing the diabetes games for 16, 17 years. So it's been a while, but this meter, this biosensor, I think that data is really, really important to get it so quick, and I'm going to learn a lot from it. So, hey, we'll see how this journey goes. I got the Lingo. I wanted a different one, but I didn't want to go to a doctor to get a prescription for it. And I think it's stupid to get a prescription for it. So the Lingo is one of 2 over-the-counter ones you can get. I mean, it's a meter. I don't understand why you need a prescription for it. I guess maybe because there is a probe that goes into your body. But you know what? I don't need one when I prick my fingers 5 times a day, right? That's going into my body. So I don't get it. Anywho, it is what it is. We found a way to get things done good, and we'll just move forward from there. So I'm expecting a lot of good data, and so far I've got a lot of good data just in 24 hours. So, whoo. I was having trouble and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't keep my blood sugar down. And then I found out the little meter I bought had a recall on it. And the recall said it was about the display. But then when you read into it, now I used that meter and this side by side, and that meter's reading like 100 points higher. And I'm like, what on earth? So we'll just go ahead and chalk that down as a mistake and move on and learn from it, right? So the rest of the plans, so tonight I want to get that one loft bed built, and then this weekend I'll try to get the other loft bed built. So we're doing the 11-year-old's first because her bed was broken. She broke it, and it was a hand-me-down from a friend of hers, and she loved that bed, but it wasn't repairable. I tried. The wood where the bolts go into the wood was completely busted. That was a heavy, strong, good wooden bed, though. So this one is metal. It is steel, and it's powder coated, and it is set up for the loft bed and a little closet area underneath, and a desk area and a chest of drawers. So I think that'll help a lot. She does have a small little side stand, a 3-drawer side stand that she wants to keep using, but there'll be plenty of room to do that between the two beds, so it'll work out just the way it was. And having the loft beds and having the openings in the middle, they will have more room in the middle of the room, which I think will be good. So right now, with her mattress on the floor, they're both sleeping on her mattress on the floor. Go figure. But I think they like the loft beds, and they should last them the rest of their childhood. So, and she's 11, so she ain't got a lot left, does she? How time flies. How time just flies. So, So Thursday, I'm not sure what we got going on. Friday, I'm taking Jack to Lake Kissimmee for Trail Life camp, overnight camp, and then we're going to be there Friday and Saturday. And when the camp breaks up, normally just before lunch, I'll probably take him to lunch, but we might go fishing first, do a little fishing, and make sure I bring that stuff, and we'll be good. I got a new sleeping bag because it's going to be chilly, and we're in Florida, and we don't have chilly year very often, but it'll be warmer, and then we should be good to go. Zip that tent up, let it get warm in the daytime so we don't freeze in the nighttime, and then there'll be a fire not too far away. So hey, I've slept on the bare open ground on a mat by a fire before, and it was just fine in Florida. I've done it in upstate New York and Vermont as well. Slept just like that, and it was great, sleeping under the stars. As long as you know where you're at, right? But we'll be in the tent. We'll be comfortable. We have some creature comforts. I'll have the inflatable mattress and all that stuff, so should be a good time. It's just one night. That's it. So when I was in the Army, lots of times I would not set up my tent. When I was in the launcher, I would sleep right on top of the launcher, and the seat's pretty cramped. I have fallen asleep inside before, but it's pretty cramped or pretty tight, and but you can get on top and lay across the top pretty comfortably, even without a sleeping bag. And but I've done it with a sleeping bag too. And if you gotta answer that radio in a hurry, you can jump down off right into your seat and grab it. And then normally one person's standing by anyhow. And then when I was driving a Hemet, I have slept in the driver's seat, and I have slept in the chief's seat. I have slept across the top, And I slept underneath that thing because 9 times out of 10, you're not cold, you're cool. So, I got to explain that. So, field artillery hot means you're running fire missions and you're moving. Cool means you're kind of on standby. You can be put into action at any minute, but you got a little bit of downtime. And then cold means you're offline. You can sleep. So you don't have a lot of cold time. Most of it's hot or cool. And then maybe every 3 to 5 days we had a cold moment. And it was a moment. I mean, you can get a lot of time, maybe 6, 7, 8 hours if you're lucky. So why take up the time getting prepped when you can just knock out and move on, right? So, and even in the Hemet, it was high off the ground, so you could sleep under it if you want. In the Humvee, I had a high back, so I could lay down in the back if I wanted to, and that was simple. And that's just how she rolled, Roll with it, baby. And I can't tell you the number of times I drove that launcher, probably really with my eyes closed, just listening to the commands from my chief. I can't tell you the number of times I was in the gunner's seat where if it wasn't for the bouncing around of where we were going, I probably would have been half knocked out. But when you're going hot, straight out for quite a long time and reloading as fast as you can and getting back at it, that's what you do, right? I've got some fellow rocket jockeys out there who know what I'm talking about. And then, just get her done. So, well, I've babbled enough for today. Y'all have a great day. Be positive. Always strive to do the right thing. The funeral is for my uncle-in-law, Doug Woolsey, who lived 89 years and had quite an interesting life. Retired from IBM. He had a barber shop for a while. He raced. He was a race car racer. He loved the speed and he loved detail. He had a great sense of humor, and he loved kids. And served the Lord and is moving on to greatness, or already has, and we're just gonna finish it here on earth. So y'all have a great day. Be positive. Always strive to do the right thing. No matter what happens, when you fail, pick yourself up. Move on. Don't sweat it. Learn from it.